Pittsburgh Pirates have been one of, if not the most exciting team in baseball so far, and they definitely deserve it. They've arguably been the worst team in baseball over the past 5+ years as they haven't made the postseason since 2015. On top of that, they're coming off back-to-back 100-loss seasons, and it may have very well been 3 if it weren't for the shortened 2020 season where they finished with 19 wins and 41 losses. But as I said, this year, they look like a completely different team. As we stand today, the Pirates sit at second in the NL Central as they have a record of 9-6. And this isn't a historic start or anything, but for Pittsburgh Pirates, they have something they haven't had in a while, and that is optimism. Now, as an offense, they have been pretty average up to this point as they have a .735 team OPS which ranks 17th and 19 home runs which ranks 10th. Bryan Reynolds has been carrying the load offensively as so far this year in 59 at-bats, he's hitting .322 with 5 home runs, 14 runs driven in, and 3 stolen bases. They also have one of the most beloved players in baseball in Andrew McCutchen, who so far this year in 42 at-bats is hitting .310 with 2 home runs and 3 stolen bases. Rodolfo Castro's also been making an impact at the plate so far as in 32 at-bats, he's hitting .344. Ji-Hwan Bae has also been one of the most exciting players in baseball so far this year as in 46 at-bats he is only hitting .217, but he does have 2 home runs, 4 stolen bases, and he's been providing them with great defense in the outfield. And we can't forget about Connor Joe, who so far in 31 at-bats is hitting .355. Now, one important piece in this offense who is going to be absent for a pretty long time is Oneil Cruz. Cruz just last week fractured his left tibia, which is going to leave him out around 4 months, which is definitely a huge hit to this offense. Cruz is one of, if not the most talented players on this team, and they're going to miss him for sure. But even without Cruz, this offense is still very fun to watch and I think can be pretty good even without him. Now, looking at their pitching, similar to their offense, it's been pretty average as they have a 4.33 team ERA, which ranks 14th, and a 3.69 bullpen ERA, which also ranks 14th. Mitch Keller has been very good this year as the Pirates won, as so far in 18 innings he's posted a 3.57 ERA with 22 strikeouts. Juan Oviedo's been a pleasant surprise as so far in 18 innings he's posted a 2.45 ERA with 19 strikeouts. And in their bullpen, David Bednar has been carrying the load as so far he's locked down 4 saves and posted a 1.5 ERA as he's been one of the best closers in baseball early on. So for the Pirates, there's been lots of players playing at or even exceeding their expectations, and that's going to come with a team who as a whole is exceeding expectations. David Bednar has looked like an elite 9th inning option, and Bryan Reynolds looks like he could be a legitimate MVP candidate. But we do have to pump the brakes a little bit because we are in fact only 15 games into the season. I do really like the Pirates and I'm rooting for them to do good. I want them to be good because they haven't been good in so long, but we're only 15 games in, like I said, and I'm not too sure they can keep up the plus 500 play, especially without Oneil Cruz. Yes, I did say the offense can still be pretty good without him, but they're definitely going to suffer and be worse without one of their best offensive players. As for their schedule, every team they've played up to this point is sub 500. But that really doesn't mean too much to me because all of the teams they've played are 1, 2, or 3 games below 500, and a big reason why is because they've run into a hot team like the Pirates. And these teams that they have played are a lot better than their record has shown so far. I think teams like the Astros and Cardinals are going to get much better throughout the season, and they are a lot better than their record has shown up to this point. So the Pirates have rattled off some pretty impressive series victories to start the year, and all in all, they have been very impressive. But to answer the question, can they keep it up? I don't think they can. Don't get me wrong, I hate to say that. I want them to be good, but I just don't think they're a plus 500 team. I think they're going to be slightly below 500, which is definitely an improvement over the past couple of years. They're definitely not going to lose 100 games, but I don't think they're going to be competing for a postseason spot. I think they're going to be right around 75, maybe 80 wins. I also want to mention that so far they have a -4 run differential, so they've actually been outscored by their opponents. They're not blowing out any teams. They are actually winning a lot of close games. And with that run differential, you can look at it in 2 ways. You can say, hey, they're winning a lot of close games, they're a good team, or you can also look at it like, hey, they're not a good team, they're barely squeaking by and getting lucky. So to sum it up, I don't necessarily think the Pirates are going to keep it up, but I hope they do. Let me know what you guys think of the Pirates down below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.